Welcome to Thursday night. It's been an incredible week. I see a bunch of smiling faces out there. I think I see someone I'm interviewing tonight right there on a couple different, two girls on two different screens. So we're going to have a great time tonight, and hopefully you've got your notepads and your pencils, got some information to share right now, and then we're going to interview a few people that I am so excited about. I actually said in the post that this might be our best Zoom ever because these people that we're bringing on tonight, they are absolutely killing it this month. And it's exciting things are happening all across the company. So just a few announcements I want to make. The first announcement is I want all of you to know, if you haven't heard already, that anybody who promotes to Diamond, right? Diamond in the month of May. We've never done this before. In the past, Jaree and I have had triple diamonds and above in certain contests and, selected those people. And this is the first time we're going to get all of our diamonds and above together. And that's going to happen in October or November. We don't have an exact date yet or an exact location, but we're working on that. I know I'm getting messages. When is it? I want to plan for it now. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a whole nother level this year compared to anything we've ever done. So super, super excited about that one. If you haven't seen yet in the Black Diamond team page, we just posted today a new boom contest. And this is going to be different than anything you've seen in the past. On this boom contest, you literally get an entry if you do any of the following. Okay, and you can have unlimited entries. And I'm excited to see who gets the most entries. But if you sign a loyal customer, you're going to go in there and just put boom number 1. So it might have already started. I haven't looked lately, but boom 1, 2, 3 on down the line. So you just the next number from the last one that you see posted. If you sign a loyal or a distributor, or you earn a fast start bonus, or you earn, if you're new and you earn the $100 shopping spree, or if you promote, or if you attend a power hour, if you have 5 people check in on an online party, we have one tomorrow night with Brooke Phillips. If you run your auto ship anytime in May, at least an 80 BV auto ship, then you get an entry just from doing that. If you place any additional 30 plus BV orders, so 30 or above, you get an entry. You attend a One Team One Mission event, wrap party, boot camp. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning, we do a personal development training from 7:30 Central to 8:15. You attend that, you get entries. You just we don't know though that you did that stuff until you go to that post and you just put boom whatever on there. Hey, I'm in a One Team One Mission. Here's a picture of me, right?
And so make sure you get the number right, because when we do the drawing, we're going to be drawing for the number, the boom number. So make sure that you're not a duplicate number of somebody else. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah. So we just want, and the big reason we're doing this is we want to celebrate with you. We want to see when you're getting these wins, right? And we know all these things we just mentioned are wins for you. When you attend a power hour, that's a win. Or when you sign a loyal, or you sign a distributor, or you get your $100 shopping spree, those are all wins. And we want you to shout it out in that post, okay? And so if you know you have a team member that's just killing it, go ahead in that post and just tag them and say, hey, come on, come put your stuff here. But make sure you're the one that puts boom whatever next to your name so we know it's you and you get credit for it.
And it's for the 17th through, like, it's starting now, so not previous in the month.
Other than auto ships. If you ran an auto ship any time in the month, that counts. But anything else is from here on out.
Screenshot it and put it in there.
Yep. Next thing, tomorrow night, and I have to check, verify the time. It's either 8 p.m. Central or 9 p.m. Central. I know it's in the post, but is our weekly Facebook Live party, okay? And last week we had some technical difficulties.
Last week was a train wreck, so don't judge the party last week. Like, it's not going to be like that at all, ever again, ever again. And so I think we've got a handle on how we're going to do it to make it go smoothly, so people really want to sign up after going to the party.
Yeah, so we're excited. So any guests that you bring to that, I'd say there's a high likelihood that they're going to get started after that. Brooke Phillips is incredible, and she's had massive success in It Works. And most people that I know that I've introduced to her all want to get started in the business. So I can 100% recommend you to bring your guests to that, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure you get plugged into that tomorrow night. And then again, Tuesday and Thursday mornings, okay, I started a group, Facebook group. It's called It Works Personal Development. If you're not in there yet, and maybe you're thinking, man, that is 7:30. I know in Alaska it's 4:30. We got some girls from Alaska that get on there every Tuesday morning and Thursday morning at 4:30 a.m. because they understand how important personal development is. But maybe you're dropping the kids off, or maybe you're already at work. Well, guess what? We record every single one of those Zooms, and we post it in the group, so you can still catch the replay. We've done 4 so far, so it's not too late to get into the group and get caught up and get plugged in. We are studying the life of John Wooden right now, just one of the most incredible people, one of John Maxwell's mentors. And John Maxwell is one of the prominent personal development speakers currently. I mean, he gives away like $700,000 a year to charities that he earns from his books and from things. And he was mentored by John Wooden. So make sure you plug into that. It's great. We're going through the pyramid of success, and we're discussing the different things that are necessary to become successful in every area of your life, not just business. Okay, so that's that. Now, guys, I want to get into the meat of this because we've got some people on here that are, I wore my legendary shirt today. I got my legendary shirt on because these people are already legendary, or they're walking into legendary just off the start they've gotten with the business. So I'm excited to bring some of these people on here. I see the first one I'm going to bring on. So let's go ahead and bring on Sarah Myers. Can you unmute her, baby? Hey, Sarah, can you hear us okay? Oh, we both muted.
I'm muting. Hi, right. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, girl.
How are you doing?
I'm all right, a little nervous.
A little nervous? Well, hey, you got your friend there with you for moral support, right?
Yeah, she's the one that got me into this. Yep.
Nice. So awesome.
Well, that is so cool. So I wanted you just to share a little bit about your journey and why, how you heard about It Works in the first place and what made you decide to jump on in.
Well, I heard about it from this girl here, Nancy. She's my best friend, and she knows that I've been struggling a little bit with money, and I want to stay home with my kids. I have a full-time job as a cake decorator. I work 12, 15-hour days sometimes, and it's a little crazy, so I want to be home with the kiddos a little more, and I'm also planning a wedding, so I need to start saving up for that.
Nice. So when did you join?
I joined,
like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Not even a month.
Not even a month yet.
That is so good. And the big reason I wanted to bring you on to start this off with is you have done something already this month that should be everyone's goal to do every single month over and over. And here's what I can tell you, Sarah, is if the month was over right now, right? Or if for some reason you weren't able to work your business the rest of the month, if you just do what you did this month consistently for the next 9-10 months in a row, you'll be double diamond making $5,000-$6,000 a month all day long.
Yeah.
Okay. Let that sink in. Yeah, I'm sure that would help you out, right? 5,000-6,000.
Yeah.
So that's double diamond pay. So here's what I want you to understand is that I think you've signed up like 3 distributors, 7 loyal customers.
Yes.
So basically, from doing that, when you enroll 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers in a month, that's steps to success. So what's so great is now you've learned how to do it, and now you get to teach other people how to do it. So talk us through it. I mean, you're just 3 weeks into the business. Did you jump right in and just start sharing this with everybody and some people sign up right away, or talk to us about how this happened?
You did. I did. I jumped right on board, and I listened to my mentor, Mary Lisa. She's a great person, and she told me what to do, and I keep following what she tells me to do, and it's working. So.
Don't you love how that works? We tell everybody it's okay to be a copycat if you copy the right cat. So it sounds like you're copying Mary Lisa, and you're teachable, right? Yeah. And you're doing what she asked you to do, and it's working.
Yes.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. So what's your favorite thing about It Works so far?
I like that I get to help people because I've actually used the wraps myself and the coffee, and I've lost 20 pounds since I started, and my C-section belly's going away, so I know it works. So I'm excited to help other girls with like low self-esteem get back out there.
Oh my gosh,
You know?
I love that. We definitely, we need more of that. And that's one of the things, when I got started with the business 6 years ago, I was a total skeptic, but wanted to try the wraps. And when I tried them and had amazing results, like I was just ignorance on fire, like you were. I was just passionate about what I was doing and I shared it with everyone. And so it's so refreshing to have somebody that's come on and in 3 weeks done just what you've done is incredible. And we're so proud of you.
So one question,
Thank you.
Nancy. Nancy, how excited are you that Sarah is on your team?
I am really excited. I knew thought of, and I knew she was gonna grab it by the throat. She was gonna be a beast, and I even told Mary Lisa, I'm like, this girl is going,
Yeah,
and she proved it right.
Yep.
she is. She is. That's why you're on here now, and you are doing amazing. I think Sarah and our whole entire team, we've had 5 or less people complete their steps to success so far this month. I know a lot will, but for you to do it that quick, this early, is really, really impressive.
And there are thousands of people on our team, thousands upon thousands upon thousands. So I just really want you to realize how special you are for doing what you did. And if you just keep doing that, girl, we see big things for you in the future.
I hope so. I'm pushing for it. I will do it.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. We appreciate you and can't wait to see you promoting soon and everything that you're going to do with this company.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, honey. Now we're going to go here to right there. Bethany.
Sarah, I can't mute you for some reason. Will you mute your line for me just in case? Okay, who do you need?
Bethany. Yep. This next person we're bringing on here, I was just talking to Jess Paluzik today, and she said, did you know that Bethany has signed up 20 loyal customers? And Bethany's been in this business for you just muted her.
Sorry,
so anyway,
Bethany.
I'll talk while Jaree figures this out. So Bethany's been in this business for 19 days, guys. 19 days and has signed, last I checked, it could be more today, I don't know, has personally signed up 20 loyal customers. It's just a little bit of volume from getting her first promotion executive, which could easily happen today or tomorrow. So Bethany, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, girl.
What's happening?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're another one. You just kind of took this thing by the throat too, huh?
Yep.
So you jumped in. So tell us, a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to join It Works.
Well, I initially saw a post saying, do you want to try fat burning coffee? And I love coffee. I live off of it. So I was like, let me try this. And then Jess talked me into selling it. So I was like, this works. This is up my alley. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I love it.
That's so cool. So you've been in this business 19 days now, right?
What?
Yep. Right.
And you're about to promote to executive. I think you're just like, maybe last I looked at your account, you're like 50 volume or 70, or you're not that far away at all from promoting. So you're going to promote to executive soon. I know you're running. You're like, hey, I'm going to keep on promoting like all the time as fast as you can. So we are really, really excited for you. Now, this guy right here, I heard you're a wrestler. Is that true?
I work full-time. I also have 2 other jobs on top of my full-time job. And then I come home and I say to her, hey, did you work today? She goes, yes, of course. So then I tell her, well, start sharing it. And then I keep pushing her and pushing her and pushing her because I love to be at the top of things. And I love helping my family out and helping everyone else out just to help people out in general. So. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's the exact right attitude to have, because that's exactly what we did. I mean, you two reminded me of us, like 6 years ago, because I was a Army officer and I wrestled all my whole life, like 4th grade through senior year, full time in the Army. So I feel you, man. I love wrestling. So my wife and I, though, we wanted to do this full time together from home, and it didn't take that long. And in about less than a year, I was able to walk away from an officer position and come home, and we've been home together for 4 years now. Just doing this from home, meeting people like you, getting
Almost
excited
5
all
years.
over again, right? Over and over and over, because there's a lot of incredible people in the world, and we get to just share, what we've learned and pour into people, and here you guys are, the next wave that's going to kill it. So what are your goals with It Works?
I would say we just bought our house last year, so we would love to pay that off. We would love to get married. We've been engaged for 2 years, just pushing off a wedding. And we just like to pay off our debt.
Yeah. So good. So good. So, okay, so everyone wants to know, so share this with us. What are you doing to sign so many loyal customers up?
It's a secret. I can't tell that.
It's a lot of the host to post. I go through my active list and I ask if people will post this for me, and mostly they do. And then it just draws people in, and I keep on them. So
That's
the
awesome.
host to post.
Host to posts are amazing. I'm telling you, if you all aren't doing it, you need to start doing it. Don't be afraid to message people and ask them for a favor, because we're seeing just like new people, just like Bethany is coming in here and blowing it up. Like, this is exciting. So some of you have been in the company for a while and you've been a little bit stagnant. You have no more excuses. You know how to do a host to post, and you know that someone who's brand new is coming in and killing it. So y'all need to take some lessons and do this thing.
Yeah,
I've actually got people just messaging one of my friends, and then I just worked it off of that. I don't really sign the people up. She does that because I don't have the time to do that. So I send them over to her, and she just signs them up, and I just message them randomly, and that actually works. Like,
That's amazing.
moms that have just had a baby, they actually really go for it.
Yeah.
And I found it's really hard for myself to actually go to a women and ask them, hey, are you looking to lose weight? Because not really men come up to women like that, but
Right.
I approach me and I say, would you like to have like a beach bod? So I go about that route, because it's a little harder for a guy to go up to a woman and say, you want to lose weight? So
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, that's so good.
so
Yeah, I'll give you one quick tip to that. That's really, really helpful to kind of walk around that, is get some pictures in your phone of client. You guys are going to have people over to the house, any of your friends, Brittany, if you have them over and wrap them, just get some pictures, and so that you can have them in your phone.
Before and after
pictures. So, you can be at the grocery store and say, have you heard of this product yet? It works. Look what it did for my wife's friends. Look what it did for my fiance. Look what it did for my mom, whatever. And just let them look. And then they'll start asking you, where do you get that? How's that? I want that. And then you can pass them over.
Or you can always use the indirect approach and say, who do you know that would want to try a product like this, these results for $25? And so it's indirectly like, who do you know? And then most people will be like, me. I want to try that. And then it's not threatening, because they're not going to be like, are you saying I'm fat? Because you're asking them, who do you know? And then so it's totally safe.
That's the money making question right there. Who do you know? Who do you know? Ask that all the time. So
I just wanted you, so Bethany, will you just maybe give, in your 19 days, then give one tip to people on here that are maybe struggling to sign up loyal customers right now?
I got it right on my arm. It says, never give up, never give in.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, what is like people that I do sell to, I always do it's always good to have a support and group and accountability group. Would you recommend 3 people? So they'll come to me also with that.
That's a great idea. So you're getting 3 more referrals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So good. Oh my gosh, thank you.
I love that wording, because the way you word that, people want to recommend their close friends to do it with them that they've maybe already been having conversations with. So that's awesome. Well, hey, man, I know I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you guys. You guys are awesome.
Power couple.
Yeah, thanks for getting on here. I like you're on here together, and I like you're doing this together. And the amazing things are going to happen for both of you. So keep rocking it. All right. Now we're going to go to Liza. I got her name right today, didn't I?
You did.
I got it right. Liza.
There's Liza's face. There you are,
There she is.
Liza.
You guys, I gotta talk about this person for a second, because first of all, I get texts about her all the time, because it's just like Liza this, Liza this. Liza is taking over the world. I just got a text a little bit ago. Liza's been in the business 5 weeks, guys, and she signed 50 loyal customers in 5 weeks. Is structured for Emerald, pushing for Emerald and possibly even Diamond. I don't know this month, but Liza, are you human?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, it's Jess right here. I can't talk. Oh.
She's an incredible leader, and so she's taking you under her wing, and she's just really helping you. And it sounds like, Liza, you're totally teachable, and that's.
This is the second day this week that I've spent about 12 hours at our house, just consistently working. And I know even in the 1%, like, I'm asking questions that I've asked 15 times before, but I mean, hey, I'll get it one of these days.
Exactly. Hey, that's what it's there for.
That's so good. So I track numbers and I look in the back office, and I just see, like, in the last 3 days, well, not counting today, you signed up 11 loyal customers in 3 days. You've already signed 50, and you're signing your team's growing all the time. So let's start back for newbies on here, and they're like, who's Liza, right? Because this could be their first Zoom. Just share a little bit about, what you did before It Works, and what drew you in, why you decided to join the company.
Well, currently I'm a 911 dispatcher. I just got into this. I saw a host post from Jess over here, and it caught my eye. Like I said before, I've always had an issue with weight, and I've always wanted to be healthy. I like the healthy lifestyle. So I tried the keto coffee after giving it a chance, and the results that I saw right away were amazing. So with me struggling weight with all of my life, I just knew, like, with the results that I saw, this was something that I needed to be a part of. And like you said, I mean, the last 5 weeks have been crazy. I don't even know how it happened. It's just happening. And so I'm just really excited. And Jess had a post where, claim your rank, and she's like, you can go diamond. I'm like, there's no way I can go diamond. And then, like, within the past couple of days, with things how they've been going, I'm aiming for double diamond.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
I love it.
Well, you're running and you're getting it done. So it's amazing. Matter of fact, watch this. So if you're watching this right now and you would like to have Eliza on your team, just put something in the comments like, oh my gosh, please send me Eliza. Everybody's like, oh wow, this is incredible. So I just love it. Look at that.
There, it's gonna go nuts, because everybody
again
does. It's like unheard of. The things that you newbies are coming on and doing, especially because of Host to Post, is insane. And so, Liza, girl, we are so proud of you. Yeah, look, they all want you. You are wanted across the whole United States and in the UK too.
I'm pretty sure all 118 just said it at the same time. Which is so cool. So, what's great about this though is you have an amazing mentor, right? Jess is incredible, and you have an amazing mentor. And so what she's done is she's studied this industry. She's practiced it over and over, and now she's teaching it all to you. And you meet the three things we always talk about is being teachable, being willing to work, and having a burning desire. And you clearly have ambition, right? You have the burning desire. You're very teachable because you're spending 12 hours with Jess, right? So you're obviously teachable.
So, like,
it is fun.
Yeah, and you guys are working your butts off. So we are excited. So, okay, tell everyone the magic secret. That's what they want to know. They want to know the magic secret. How can the person on here today be structured for Emerald if this is their day one? How can they be structured for Emerald in 5 weeks and sign 50 loyal customers?
2 things. Host to post, absolutely. I had 2 host to posts this week that blew up with like 80 people. And I'm just like, what did I get myself into? I couldn't keep up. And like, there's still people that I'm trying to get in orders. I signed 2 today. People, you know, they're like, in a couple of days I'll have money and I'm definitely going to give it to you and we'll go from there. And I'm like, perfect. And that's the number one thing. And then the other thing is being persistent. I mean, you know, if they stop talking to you, the conversation ends it, or they'll say they'll get back to me. Just always follow up with them. Like, wait a couple of days. Don't be like annoying, which I am sometimes. But you know, be persistent. You know, if they're gonna give you an answer finally that they don't want to do it, then they'll do that. And then I'm like, okay, thanks for getting back to me. I appreciate it. But until I get that no, you're in my area to grab. So.
Yeah.
So good.
And I should say, I mean, I struggled in the beginning of this month, and I mean, I told Jess, like, it was rough for me because I felt that, like, I was like, there's no
2
way.
customers a day, and that's rough for her.
Well, no. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do as well as I did last month. I was like, it's just not going to happen. And then, like, it started to, and I'm like, so I was talking to Jess last night, and that's when I was just like, you know what? Heck, whatever about double or diamond, like, if this is how it's gonna go, if this is how persistent I am with my full-time job, I'm going for double. Why not? Like,
Yes, girl. I love that.
Go big or go home, right?
Hell yeah.
absolutely. Like, like, it has to be. There's no other way. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you guys are doing it. You're doing it, so you're doing everything it takes. So congratulations. And do you have one more tip that you'd like to share just with everybody that's on here?
Just have faith and don't give up, because that's one thing. Like, I said it before and I'll say it again. You're going to have your bad days. You're going to have your good days. In the beginning, even though Jess doesn't want to believe me, I definitely had a bad, even week. And I was just like, meh. But I came back, 25 customers in I don't know how many days so far. And I mean, 11, and what you said, I just keep going. I'm like, I can't keep count.
Well, awesome.
Yeah, like, you're going to have your high days and your low days, and just let the low days be low. And then tomorrow wake up and be like, it's a brand new day. Who am I going to get? Who am I going to?
That's right.
Love it.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for all you do. Thanks for jumping on here.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Good job, Jess. You're being a great mentor, girlfriend. I'm proud of you, too.
It is. Her phone bill from me is probably outrageous.
Awesome, guys. Well, now we're going to bring on another person. And I mean, it's just crazy. There's crazy. Everything's just crazy. And this girl yesterday signed 7 customers yesterday and a distributor, and has already signed, at least last I heard, 2 customers today. So, Corinne, what is going on, girl?
Hi.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Sorry, I just signed someone, so I wasn't really.
Oh, you have 8 customers in now?
I have 20 for the month. So I did.
Oh my gosh.
She did 8 yesterday,
Oh,
7
7,
yesterday,
yeah.
at least 3 today.
Dang.
Yeah, I did 4 today, so I'm up to 20 for the month.
You weren't kidding when you said you were going to make your comeback, right?
No, I'm not messing around.
I love it. I love it when people do what they say they're going to do. I'm so proud of you, girl.
So
Thanks.
just share a little bit about your backstory. You know, what attracted you to It Works, and then just whatever you feel like sharing.
Okay, I joined in 2016 with Jess. We did like everything together. We left and went to awful companies together, and then we came back together. And then I just came back. I've only been back for a month, I think. Yeah, I came back last month, and the whole time I was like not working it, Jess was like, so can you just stop being stubborn and come back? I was like, no, I don't really know. And she's like, okay, so I'll see you next week and you'll be back. So I met with her. I tried the coffee, and I hate coffee. Like, I don't drink coffee. So she's like,
you're just going to try it and love it and you'll be fine. So I listened because Jess just has this thing, like she just makes everyone listen, and that's just what you do. So I met up with her. I tried the coffee, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really coming back. And she's like, okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, and you're ready to come back. So it took like a week, and then I met her again, and I was like, okay, so I'm coming back. And she's like, so I came back, and my first month back, I did, I think I did like 18 customers my first month because I just got engaged, so now I have a wedding to plan. So I'm like, well, this will be fun. And that's pretty much, I quit and come back because I just make excuses and I think I can't do it. And then I can do it, and I just dig myself in a deeper hole by leaving and coming back. So don't ever quit. Like, just
stick with it.
Yeah. If you're in a slump, like, talk to who you enrolled or talk to someone on your team. Like, quitting and coming back it motivates me more, but at the same time, like, if I wouldn't have quit this past time, like, I would be probably double, if not triple diving. So, I can't, like, I'm mad at myself for that, but at the same time, like, that's my own motivation. So, like, definitely my one tip, don't quit. Like, if you're having a rough month, everyone has them. I've had them, but talk to whoever enrolled you or someone on your team that you are close with and, like, get through what you're struggling with. Like, you're going to have bad days. Like, when I first came back, I didn't sign anyone in the beginning, and I went to Jess, and I was like, I'm stuck, like, I'm not doing anything again. And she was like, relax, you literally have been back for 2 days. And I was like, yo, that's not okay. Like, I got stuff to do. So as long as you are motivated, but you have to be teachable and understand, like, it doesn't happen overnight. Like, yes, I signed 20 customers, but, like, I made a goal for myself that whatever day of the month is, like, I have to have that many loyals. So, like, it's the 17th. And I remember on, like, the 10th, Jess texted how many she had, and I was like, oh, hell no, this is done. Like, I got to get going. And I looked at the date, and I was like, okay, by the 16th, I will have 16. And I did. And I had more than 16. And then today's the 17th, and I have 20. And now I have to beat Jess, so I forget what Jess is at. But
like 25. I mean, you guys are trying, but, you know.
Listen, I got like 4 people for tomorrow already. Jess, I got you. We're done.
That's all. Well, let me ask everyone on here a question real quick, because I just got to know. So everybody, this is Corinne. Corinne kicked some butt, went diamond, took a break, came back, and now she's signed 10 loyals and a distributor up the next day. How many of you would like to have Corinne on your team? Just put a comment out there. Hey, you got 1, 2. They're going to come flying now. Yep. They're all raising their hands saying, come on, girl. So you are very popular, right? And you're doing incredible. And, so give everyone here a tip. Like, what drives you? What, it's one thing to say, I want to sign a customer every single day of the month, right? And to say, oh, it's the 10th and I only have 8. Some people would say, you know what, that was too ambitious of a goal. Maybe I'll just do half if I can do 15 this month. But in your mind, what keeps you running hard and pushing hard? Like, what are you running towards? You have a specific purpose, a specific reason that you're really pushing hard, or is it just to beat Jess?
Well, there's I have like a couple different things. Jess and I have been, like I said, I joined in 2016, and even before I joined, like, I knew Jess, and like I said, we went through like really bad, awful things together, and we came out on top with things together too. So, like, I'm the type of person, like, I need, like I said, Jess has however many. So, like, if Jess can do it, then anyone else can do it. And there is a difference because, yeah, like, I work full-time too. I'm a teacher. I can't be on my phone that much. And in the beginning, like, I made that excuse to Jess. I was like, look, I have this new job. I can't be on my phone. Like, my classroom goes from 0 to 100, so I can't be on my phone. And she was like, okay, but, like, you get home at 3 o'clock. And then I was like, yeah, but, like, I go to the gym. So I kept just thinking of things to be like, well, I can't do that today. And honestly, like, this month especially, sorry. This month especially, like, I've been, like, everyone has a life. People do this full time, people work full time and do this, but you have to decide, like, what you want out of it and how much you want to change to make it happen. Like, I still work full time. I still go to the gym and have me time. I still come home and cook dinner. And I still come home and sit in front of my computer and sign customers. Like, if you're going to constantly say, well, I need to do this and, well, I need to do that, like, then you're going to stay where you truly are. But at the same time, like, my life doesn't stop because I want to be double or triple diamond. Is there moments where I'm, like, scrambling and I might have to stay up an extra hour or so? Yeah. But at the same time, like, Jess knows, like, once it hits a certain time, like, she'll message me and, like, I don't answer because I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, where Jess is like, she's up till 4 o'clock in the morning working. But that's, like, that works for Jess, and I plan it that, like, I have to go to bed because of my full-time job. So if you need someone to, like, push you and run with, then you have to find your running person. But if that overwhelms you, like, there was times where it completely overwhelmed me. Like, Jess would be blowing on my phone and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm getting attacked at work. I'm trying to work, like, but then you just have to, like, tell whoever you're working with. Like, I'll message Jess and be like, you got to give me, like, an hour. Like, I got to get things back under control. And she does, but she doesn't just fall off the face of the earth then because I said I needed an hour. Like, everyone has a life and a schedule, but you can't make your life your reason to not move to the next step and change your why. Because I could sit here all day and say, well, you know, like, I need to go to bed because I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But Liza wakes up, we both wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, if not earlier. So, like, you have to plan into your day if you plan on moving forward. If you're good where you're at, then be content. But, like, I'm definitely a motivator by challenges, and in the beginning, no one believed in me, so then I just told them all they don't have to believe in me, and I don't, like, you can just watch, and then when I'm there, you'll be like, oh, I should have joined you from day one. And there is people that are doing that now, because I just posted, like, this past check paid for, like, all my gifts to ask both of my fiance and my bridal party. I didn't even pay anything. And It Works completely paid it. And now everyone's like, well, I'm planning a wedding. Well, congratulations, but mine's going to be paid in cash. So
that's so good. That's wonderful. And you're doing the deal. You know, you're doing the deal, and you have a life, and you're doing it, and you are just a great role model for all these people. And you brought up a really good point before we have one more person I want to get to here, but you brought up an amazing point about accountability partners. What I've found is, whether it's this business or it's going to the gym or anything that's important to us, as long as we have a partner that can pick us up when we're at a low, or we can pick them up where they're at a low. So, you know, obviously you're very connected with Jess. And so I want everyone on here to think about, when you're at a low, who can you call? You know, who's your workout partner in It Works? Because it's important to have one, not only for yourself, but for them, and it makes both people better. So thank you so much, Corinne, for jumping on here and for all you're doing. And man, you are killing it. 10 loyals and today and yesterday, so not even like a full 36 hours. That's insane. Thank you so much.
We love your comeback story. So Thank you. Thank you for being another comeback kid out of Jess's team. I'm telling you, you guys are hot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. There's no more comeback stories.
what? This is it. This is the story. And you know what? Like, still the fastest growing team in our whole organization. Jess Pluzik, Mary Lisa, all y'all. You guys are all killing it. We're so proud of you.
Doing
So
amazing
proud of you.
things. So congratulations.
And I just signed another one, so I gotta go.
All right.
Bye, girl.
All right, guys, we have one more I want to bring on here, and we're going to bring Julie on from California. Now, Julie, there's legendary, there's whole nother level, and then there's just like
Holy
speechless, right?
Yes.
It's like speechless. So Julie, this month has personally enrolled 4 distributors and 30. Well, I've had to scratch out the number a few times just since I started writing this earlier today, but now she's up to 32, or it might be more now, but last I knew, 32 loyal customers, 4 distributors, and I believe 4 distributors is number 1 for recruiting, and then 32 loyal customers is definitely number 1 for loyal customers. So, Julie, what are you doing, girl?
Post to post.
Post to post.
Post to post. What's that?
Everything is from that. But you know what? I tweaked it a little bit.
I know. I want you to share about this because I've been playing around with this whole thing, and it's like it works so good.
Yeah.
Okay, go girl.
Share it.
Yeah. Okay, so I was starting to feel a little overwhelmed with, not that it was cold messaging, but going to your active list and just asking that question over and over. So I kept thinking, how can we change this? Because a lot of the girls were telling me, like, they felt kind of funny doing it, and it takes time to get used to that. So I'm on my 4th Fit 30 free from the spinning the wheel and getting all the points. So I have all this product. It just keeps piling up. And I didn't pay for it. So I was like, okay, so let's start giving some product away. So what I did is I was like, okay, I want everybody on the team to post this, and I'm giving away the product. And so we have actually 2 going this month, but right now the one that we're doing is, it says the first 50 people to drop an emoji you got to say this, can win a full bag of keto coffee or Thermal Fight and Fat Fighters. So you don't want to say will, or you have to watch what you say is how we noticed. So you're probably not going to be able to see it, but that's all we did. We just put the colored background and wrote it out. And then I think I'm at 100 and some comments. And so when they drop an emoji, then I have a little script, and I told my entire team, do not go away from the script. Do not add to it. Do not tweak it. Do nothing, because it's working. And so they send a little script, and basically it's asking them if they would like a ticket, and to win this, that they need to post, and we're doing coffee. And so then they'll say, sure, send it on over. So we do the host to post whole thing. And I'm telling them, stick to it. Do not add, nothing. And then what we're doing at the very end, instead of sending, okay, let's get you started, I need this, we're voice messaging. And so we're just basically, so what we're saying is, okay, so let's get you started. There's 2 ways to do this. It's totally up to you. You can either send me your information, and then I just tell them what we need. Or if you can get on right now, I can walk you through my website, because there's a certain little button you have to push to get this pricing. So which one works for you? 90% of them send you their information, because they're like, I don't want to go look for that little button. And that's what we're doing. And then, so all my girls, or all my team, I should say, because I have some guys on there, they're keeping track of who's hosting a post, and they're sending it to me. So like, I've got pages and pages of all their people. And then I have my husband, he writes out a ticket. And then, so we're having, we pull for this one on Sunday, and then we have a whole month one that we pull at the end of the month, and I just go live. And if it's their customer, so like when I say, oh, so-and-so one, of course I don't know who that is, but my team's gonna be like, oh, that's mine. And they're gonna go get their address, and then I ship it out. So I'm giving the product and I'm shipping it out, so my team doesn't have to pay anything.
That's so good. And oh my gosh, I love what you're doing. One thing that you can do to make your life easier too is when you're writing all those names down, just put a number by each name. And then instead of worrying about tickets, unless you want to do that for dramatic effect, but you can just then do random.org, and random will draw a number live for you. and then you just look for that number, and that name wins, and you don't have to keep all you got to do is write the names down.
You could show them live so they see. You know, you can just show
like
them on your notebook.
look, and then show the notebook that this person's name is number 17.
And that would be so much easier.
So much easier. It is. It really, really is. So just moving forward, just put a number by each one of the names, and then in random.org, you just go 1 to 350, and then it chooses a number between there.
Yeah, I have them all numbered. So like right now, for just this week one, we are at 137 entries.
That is amazing.
So that's 137 people who have done host to posts. Think
Yes.
about all the people that are seeing that.
Yep.
That is so.
And the other thing that make sure you're doing is, so if someone hosts a post for you and then they're friends, you're going to make sure you friend them. That's how, because I don't even have to go friend people anymore because my friend list is just skyrocketing. And then when their friends purchase, ask them to host a post. And it just keeps going and going and going. And even if they don't purchase from you, but they host, they host a post, I will go ask them to do it again. And so even if they already did it, I'll give them the exact same post with a different picture, and I get all new friends from them. And it's exact same wording, everything. I don't change nothing. And they're like, yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah, they get another chance to win.
Yeah. And you just got to keep asking, even if their friend didn't purchase, but they asked you like all the questions, how much it is and all that kind of stuff. I'll wait 2 or 3 days and I'll say, hey, are you interested? If they say, oh, I can't afford it, then of course I go into distributorship. But if not, I'll just say, okay, go host this. Do you want free product? And then they do it. So we have lists and lists of people that are, I mean, sometimes it's so overwhelming. Your phone is ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's what you call high class challenges.
So freaking good.
Because one of the things I love that this is doing for you, Julie, is it's giving you unlimited people to talk to. You're never like, who do I need to talk to? I don't have anyone to talk to. It's like, how many hours are there in a day? You know,
yes.
Because you have so many people to talk to, and that's converting into. I mean, you're probably going to have 50 customers. I would say.
I'm just so. Is your team going to give Jess's team a run for their money?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, this is so much fun. So everybody that's listening, I mean, Julie has this down. And Julie, can you maybe in the Black Diamond team page, we can just do a post in there. You know, just say, hey, step 1, host post 2, 3, 4. So you can. So someone that's new, that's trying to understand how this works, you know, they can just go in there and see the scripts and things.
And I was going to say something too. You guys, Julie from the very beginning, when she got started with us, has been probably the most consistent person. Every single month, no matter what, she is getting her steps of success done. She is like so consistent, even through a debilitating illness, has been so consistent. How many of y'all would like to have a Julie on your team?
Yeah, how many of you want Julie on your team? You're not getting her, too bad, but
she's my personally enrolled baby. I'm so proud of her.
Now here's what I want all of you to get though. Everybody watching this, I want you to understand that the only difference between Liza or Jess Paluzik or Corinne or Sarah or Bethany or Julie is time and activity. That's it. They're not doing anything that you can't do.
Yeah.
And so be encouraged by that. And we would love, if you're one of those people and you want to be on here, we're talking to you about how you sign 10 customers up in one day or whatever, just go out and just do it because you can.
Yeah.
So Julie, what is maybe, first of all, what do you like the most about It Works? What do you enjoy about being in this company?
For me, is meeting all these people that I would have never met all over the world. And even though I've never met them in person, but like in our chat group we have, just the friendships and the support and cheering each other on, and these girls all over the world, it's so crazy. Like, I mean, you see them on Facebook so you can see their face. I don't know. It's like I have a new whole world of best friends, and we all think the same way and want the same things. I love that part of it.
And what I like about that is it's kind of the momentum grows as you reach out and you get to know more people. And first of all, you're starting with optimistic people. That's why, you know, those are the kinds of people that join It Works Global, are people that are excited and they want to fight for the future and they want to, you know, learn things and they want to grow. And so you're already putting yourself in that environment. And the more people that you reach out to and you build those real relationships with, it's just when everyone wins. You know, it's just a win-win for everybody. And it's so exciting to surround ourselves with, you know, people like you and all the people that are on this, you know, the 100 plus people are on this Zoom right now. So I love that. I love that about this business. And what is maybe like a tip that you would like to share that, you know, will be beneficial to everyone that's listening right now?
Well, I feel like like Jaree was saying, a couple months ago, I had some health issues happening and I had a lot of time to myself because I couldn't leave the house or anything. And something I feel like has changed. And I did a lot of self-development, but I think my tip would be when you start building a team, you can't forget about yourself. I mean, you want to help your team, but if you don't love on yourself or pat your own self on the back and stuff, you're going to get so worn out, because there was a point in time where I was so worn out that I just felt exhausted because I wasn't giving myself love. I was giving the whole team love. So don't ever forget about yourself. I mean, you want to help your team, but you need to love on yourself.
Yeah.
So good. It really is true. I've been guilty of that in the past too, where I'm just not doing enough self-development. And you know what? At the end of the day, John Maxwell talks about the law of the lid, and your team will only go so far as you as a leader are. And so it's like been beating a brick wall with him, and he's like, you need personal development. I'm like, I just need to work.
I just put headphones on while she's sleeping. I've had John Maxwell play in her ears while she's asleep. She can't.
But I have had a deep revelation now like that, Julie, where I'm just realizing like, wow, I really need this more than I realized, because we all have to be that. We all have to be willing to learn and adapt and change and grow. And so, girl, you are doing so good. Like, you look so skinny too. Are you losing weight? Because you look so, like, your face looks so thin. And
a little bit. That's the issue I had, was I have thyroid disease and stuff. And so it went whacked out, and I put all this weight on, but now we're getting it fixed and it's starting to come back off again.
Well, you look beautiful always, but I'm so proud of you.
But I'm happy too, because I was pretty sick. So now I feel so good, and I'm like,
how are you liking the keto energy?
I can't have it yet because of the caffeine. It's too much for what's going on with me. So I have it. My husband has it and he takes it to work, but I can't have it. So
how does he like it?
He seems to like it. He took a whole bag and he's just letting his workers have it because he's construction. It keeps them going.
Oh my gosh, that stuff is like crack to me. I literally I take like 2 a day and I like float around the house whenever. I love it.
Now, I want to say one more thing too about your point that you made earlier about not forgetting about yourself. And I love this analogy because it makes so much sense. They talk about when you're in an airplane and you're up, and even if you're with your 2 or 3 kids or whatever, they say if a problem happens with the plane and the oxygen masks fall down, that we have to put oxygen masks on ourselves first. And when I first heard that, I was like, no, I got to take care of my kids first. But, in the process of trying to take care of my wife or my kids, I could run out of oxygen, right, and be done. And if I'm done, I'm no good to anyone else. So to your point, it's like when you start feeling drained, you don't have anything to give to your team anymore. So it's pointless to try, right? So you have to go and you have to get filled up, and you have to make sure that you're on. Some people like to call it your music, like your rhythm or your excitement and your passion and all that kinds of thing are full, because then out of the abundance, like right now, your team's rocking. And a big reason your team's rocking is because you're so excited about your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're like, man, Julie's so excited. But like if you're down and you're out, it's hard to get people excited to follow down and out. So I love where you're at right now. I love that you're kicking butt. Your health's good. Everything's going good. And man, you're killing it this month. So you were the perfect person to close out this call tonight. And Tracy Conover wants 2 Julies.
Will you just close it out maybe with whatever's on your heart? Do you have anything you want to share or a tip or anything like that?
I think for me, because of the situation I went through for 2 months, is don't doubt yourself. Don't because I was so run down that I just thought, I can't do this anymore and stuff. But what happens if I would have quit? Don't, because your time is coming, and until you grow, because now that I know I needed that to happen, not that I wanted that to happen, what happened to me, but I think I needed that to happen to figure out what I needed to get further and help my team. Because if I didn't go through that, I don't know where I'd be right now. So just keep going. Your time's coming. I think everybody's time is meant when it's supposed to happen. Not just because you came in and ran with it, but if those people that do, it was because they were ready for it. And I know what I'm ready for now. I mean, my husband just got home, and I was telling him, showing him my charts, and I was so excited. And I'm like, we are getting that 10,000. I feel it. I can feel it. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, and some other things are happening, which I can't wait to tell you guys later. But I feel like next month, triple is there. That's what I feel. I feel like it's there. And so I'm so excited, and it's fun.
Yeah. So good.
So proud of you.
Yes. And thanks again to you, Julie, for jumping on here, and all of our guest speakers. She's calling you right now. So, we're just excited for all you guys in this season in your business and with the route the company's going. And it's just I was telling some, I'll tell you this much. I've been talking recently with Joel Dunn, with Cammie Dempsey, with Brandon Walsh. And in the next 4 to 6 weeks, there are some things going to happen in this company that are going to be a game changer like the company hasn't seen in the last 5-6 years. So really, really exciting things on the horizon that are coming with the keto, and just to streamline and make the business easier.
Yeah, I legit don't think that we've even seen I don't think we've scratched the surface of what this company is going to do. And Chad and I were in the company when they hit the peak. And that was exciting, but I feel like
we quadrupled 1 year in the company. I think there's another quadruple in the company again.
I do. I think that we will definitely quadruple again. And those of you that are in it right now and are staying plugged in and are consistently, you don't have to recruit 20 distributors a month, but you have to consistently focus on getting your steps done each month. I'm telling you, you will position yourself to really benefit financially from this wave that's coming. And I don't know how else to explain it. We all just feel it in our bones. We just feel like God's really moving. There's some really exciting things that are coming that we're really hopeful for. And we just, knowing who Mark and Cindy are and their hearts and what God's doing, it's just huge.
I'll go out on a limb here. And you guys, this is being recorded so you can, and I'm going to post it so you guys can bring it back up if I'm wrong a year from now. Here's what I'm saying. I believe that anybody who's in this company right now that does steps to success at a minimum for the next 12 months will be making $10,000 a month, just from what we're positioned in front of and where we're going. And that's not a whole lot. It's doable for every single one of you. But I'm speaking that out right now because I really think it's true. So do your steps, do more if you want, but just kind of in your mind, just set your will and just say, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do 3 distributors, 4 loyals a month, figure out how to do it, reach out, have accountability partners, listen to all this stuff, do the work, do the host to posts. I believe that every single one of you can do it and put it together a string of wins for a year, and you'll be making $10,000 a month. Yeah. That's the deal. And there's 97 of you on here right now as my witness. And a year from now, we're going to evaluate who did it, and we're going to talk about what they're getting paid. So,
Julie, thank you so much, girl. I'm seriously going to be calling. I'm calling you. We need to talk. All right,
guys.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Have a great week. We'll see you soon. 14 days left in May. Let's kill it.